Gotta love that music.
Good
That music's
evening.
awesome.
That 30-second countdown.
Yeah, I was
Always
just
got
japping away to the music. It was really, it's quite melodic and relaxing.
yeah.
If I get into,
Do you get a little bit nervous during that countdown, Anthony?
not anymore, Dave. I used to, but I'm
Mm,
getting I'm getting I'm getting used to this now. So we've got our little bit of a groove. So um,
yep.
yeah,
Yep.
it's just
I,
it's
I
just a natural conversation that we have with people, right?
I still get a bit nervous. It's not our natural. This is not our day job.
Well, not yet,
Um,
Dave. Could become if we if
One
we
day.
if we become
One day.
famous. So then
Yep.
we'll. So what have you been doing
Um,
this week, Dave?
oh, crazy busy. Um, Back into the groove of work again. The holidays are a distant memory.
Hmm.
Great holidays, great Christmas holidays, but yeah, just back in the grind. Really busy. I don't know what's going on. So many people with you know neurosurgical problems, spine problems, ruptured discs. Um, yeah, I'm busier than usual for this time of year.
Well, I mean, that's good. It's good that you're
I,
busy, but it's not good
yeah,
that people are suffering. But they've come to they go to the right place in you. So
yep, yep,
got to
yep,
come to
yep.
CrossFit Neuro and then solve all their back issues. It's quite
Yeah,
simple, really. It's not.
absolutely.
You know the cure, right? Movement.
We do, we do. And what about yourself? You been busy?
Yeah, so been busy, looking forward to the Open, so that's exciting.
Oh
So
yes, 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 yes.
been testing myself pretty much for the last 2 or 3 weeks, trying to do as many RX workouts as I possibly can
Hmm.
to a
Peak.
certain degree.
Do
So
you think you're peaking for the Open, or
uh,
that you
yeah,
want to
yeah,
you want to peak for the? I know lots of elite athletes sort of no, the Open doesn't matter. We don't want to peak at the Open. We want to peak at semi-finals in the games.
yeah,
But for us mere mortals, we want to peak at the Open or quarterfinals at
yeah.
least.
Well, I want to
Um,
peak at the Open. I think you want to peak pretty much at the quarterfinals, but you've already peaked. You've already got your semi-final invite,
yeah,
Dave.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's news. Yeah, yeah. I got an email today from the South American in-person semi-finals, and
That's very cool.
I got my invite to the in-person semi-final at in Colombia.
That's
So
awesome.
that
That's
was
so
that was
cool.
really
I
that was
hope you
great.
go, Dave, because I'm going to try and tag along and be your support. I'll be your support. I'll just get you
It's
your
a bit.
Red Bulls and your ice
It's a
creams,
bit.
all that sort of thing.
It's it's not the safest place in the world though. Colombia, Medellin, I think.
Well,
Um,
yeah. I
well, I
mean,
mean, it's spelled M
Pablo,
E
it's
D.
Pablo, it's Pablo Escobar's territory,
That's
isn't
it.
it?
That's it. That's it. The heroin cocaine trafficking capital of the world. So it would be, but I'm
Some performance enhancing drugs before you do the workout.
well. I don't know if those are so. I don't know if that's all that performance enhancing, but yeah,
well,
for
you're in the
some,
right place. It'll be interesting. I
yeah,
imagine be a
yeah,
pretty cool place to go, though. I think
yeah, yeah,
go
yeah.
go
Well,
past.
never been to that part of the world. I've got a good mate who's in South America. Maybe sneak in and say good day to him. Make a bit of a holiday out of it.
Mm,
But
yeah,
yeah,
be very
no,
cool.
it was
Be
not.
very cool.
It was a bit of a data collection exercise to do the online qualifier, just to see where you stand amongst your sort of age division.
So where did you
And
where did you come, Dave?
I came 14th in the qualifier, which had about, I think it was about 50 people in it.
That's pretty good.
So
That's pretty good.
they probably accepted the top 20.
And then
Um,
what is the next? The top, like, to get to the
and then
game?
if you do turn up and compete, then the top two get a games invite. The
All right.
top two get a games invite. Yeah, so you know,
Cut.
we'll see how we go.
Yeah,
I think
awesome.
I'll see how the open goes, and if I get the quarters, and then if I get to the semi final invite, online in semi, then we'll see how we're feeling and get a ticket. But I've
Well,
accepted. I've accepted. Yeah.
talking of elite athletes
Yeah,
like yourself,
yeah.
we've got an elite athlete on today, haven't we?
Yep.
Who we got today,
Um,
Dave?
well, let's bring him on, and
Let's
everyone
bring him on.
will be able to say good day. And here he is.
Oh, welcome,
There he
Dante.
is.
How you
How's it
going?
going? Good.
The one, the only Dante Kangaroa. Have I said that, Dante? Right, Dante?
Karangaroa. A little
Oh,
bit of a
wow.
twist.
Say it
Say it
slow.
again. Say it slow.
Karangaroa.
Karangaroa.
Yeah.
Right.
I just think every time I see it, I think kangaroo, and I'm just thinking,
Yeah.
like,
Honestly,
I'm
you're
sure
not the
the
first.
Australians will want to support you, and like get behind you. Like, that could be a nickname in Australia. How do you feel about that? Do you
Could
think
be.
do you want to be owned by Australia?
Oh, no. I cannot be owned by Australia. Especially not
Loyal.
with the Rugby World Cup coming up.
No,
It's
that's
not
true.
happening.
That's true. No,
Yeah.
you'll want to, and you'll enjoy that. We'll get beaten again, like we haven't won for a long time, so I don't expect that to go any different. So,
But
so how's
you
your
are
day been,
ours.
Dante?
No, you are in Australia now, aren't you, Dante? You're in
Yes. I'm in Brisbane.
Brisbane is home. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off there, Anthony. But thank you so much for coming on the show, Dante.
No stress. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah. I know. Elite athletes, they're very conscious of their time and training and sleep and diet and are you dialed in like that, Dante? Are you pretty OCD with okay, I've got to
Yes.
boom, my day is very structured and regimented?
Yes. Very much so.
Yep. So
I'm actually usually in bed by now, so this
are you?
is quite a big one for me.
You're in
Wow,
bed. You're in bed
wow.
by 7 o'clock.
Yes, you've got to get that
Wow.
beauty
Oh,
sleep.
So what time? What time do you then have to wake up? Like, what are you getting? Like 12 hours of sleep, or?
On and off. Like I'll be in bed by 7, and like just depends on how I feel. I might get to sleep by 8:30.
Right. So you're watching something, like you're not
I
like going
read.
straight
I
to
read.
sleep. Oh
No,
man,
I read books. Yeah.
you've got all the good habits, mate. Like
Hey,
you're not
I
scrolling, you're
haven't
not doom
always. I
scrolling.
haven't always.
So
so you read paper books, or have you got like a Kindle, or
Paper books. I like hard copies.
you like real books? Okay. Yep.
what are you reading at the moment?
Wow. Cool.
So
Oh, okay.
this is my current book
All
at the
right,
moment that I'm reading.
Okay. Habits of high
and
performers. Wow. Habits of high performers.
ah,
Who wrote that? Who wrote that?
I have no idea. James Laughlin.
Okay. Is he an athlete, or is he a CrossFit Games?
He was a drummer, I think.
Okay. Wow.
cool,
Did
awesome.
someone put you onto that book, or were you just like scrolling Amazon?
I've got a whole list of books that I have to read from one of my coaches, but that was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So one of your your CrossFit coaches, or do you have like different coaches?
I've got multiple coaches.
Oh,
I've got
okay. So
multiple
now we're here.
coaches. I've
Now
got
we're
a whole
hearing some of the
team.
secrets.
This is the
That's
secret.
awesome.
Yeah.
So how many coaches do you have, and what do they do?
In total, I would have 4. If we
Nice.
probably 5, not including my partner, but 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One for nutrition, one for making sure that I'm obviously growing mentally. So I have a mental coach as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the person who always recommends me the books, sort of develops these habits for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got 2 CrossFit coaches.
Nice. That's good. So what, broken up into gymnastics and strength or weightlifting? Or?
I would get to. I'll eventually get to that point where I will have a coach for each aspect.
Yeah.
But at the moment, like I've got a good team behind me for the season, so pretty fortunate.
Yeah, it's
Are those coaches people that you see every day in the gym, or are they distance?
I
Or
see one every day.
Mhm.
So I see one every day, and then the other one's distant. So my other coach programs, and he will obviously I give him a whole bunch of information every week, and he will tally up, do all my program, make it all pretty for me, and then my other coach, who I see in person every single day, gets to see it all, and then
Yep.
he gives me the hard word, really.
Yep. I was doing my research. We all of our guests. I try to do a little bit of background research. Um,
Yeah.
couldn't find a lot on you, Dante. You're a little bit of a dark horse. I type your name into YouTube. I type your name into Google. There wasn't much, and obviously your Instagram, which we'll go through. But there was a YouTube video of you doing, I think it was 22.3 or something like that. You were doing that one where you had to do lots of thrusters, barbell
Yes,
thrusters.
24.3, wasn't it? Was it?
It was the one that was like the intervals, and you had to
it was
the
increased weight.
your thruster went up in weight, and you had to do bar muscle
Yeah,
ups at the end, I think.
yeah. I remember that.
And there was a coach. There was a coach right next to you talking you through
Yes.
this. Is that the guy? Is he your programmer?
No. So he was my original coach.
Okay.
He was my original coach from back over in New Zealand.
Okay.
Great coach.
Yeah. I just what's his name?
Obviously, his name's Caton Duna from Taurus and Palmerston North.
Okay.
So I worked with him for about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years.
Duna.
Very good coach.
Dooner.
Yes.
What's his first name?
Caton.
Caton.
Yes, Caton.
Okay. Caton. Cool. Yeah. He says he just seems so calm and cool and
Absolutely, yeah.
and just I was really impressed with the way that he worked you through that workout, and I know that you ended up redoing it as well, and got an even better score. But I was very impressed with the way that he coached you through that crazy tough workout.
Yes, he honestly would put him on the pinnacle. He is a phenomenal coach.
Yeah. He was very calm. All right, so that's pretty cool. Should we show our viewers our little promo vid, because I know some people may have seen it, but Dante hasn't even seen it. Even though
we've got some questions on some of the movements that I've seen in here about.
I'm not doing this.
All right, we'll bring the promo video of this Dark Horse Dante onto the stage.
Oh, that's not a bad nickname, Dave. I like that.
Okay. Hang on. There we go.
How good.
Cool.
It's good promo.
Yeah. Yeah.
You chose some pretty interesting videos.
Well, I when I put that promo up, I said, "Here's the man with the best smile in CrossFit."
Spoiling
You
me.
really do. You do. You've got an amazing smile. That's almost like your signature. Your signature thing is your tongue out and smiling, and number one, right? I just saw that on so many occasions. And I also was on the floor at the Oceania just last year at the Chandler,
Chandler.
the Chandler
Yeah.
Oceania. I was one of the photographers,
Oh, nice.
and I got these photos of you with from a distance, and yeah, you have a great smile, and you love giving some cheek as well. Hey,
Yes.
um,
It's very impressive.
that's cool.
Very
So
impressive.
what?
All right. So the first question I got to ask is,
Yeah.
what's going on with that pull up? What's going on? How is the bar holding there? Do I really want to know?
That's a secret. That's a secret.
So, because
It looks like you've got a towel. You've got like a ab mat or something like that tucked down your
No,
pants.
I've got
What is
extremely
that?
large balls.
Okay, everyone. That's what everyone
Okay.
needs if you're going to make it to games.
So you can't do that, because I was like, oh my god, how is that even possible? I was just like, yeah, I was shocked. So, impressed
So, yeah.
in many ways, ways, Dante. That looks
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah.
So,
That's
and
so
we've got
funny.
to ask the question. What's your heaviest snatch weight at the moment?
140.
Yeah, I said that to Jet. I said you got 140. So because Jet's our coach here, and he's coming down on Friday to play with you at you've got some kind of
Oh, yeah.
competition.
Yeah, a little bit of a throwdown. Nice.
Yeah. So he's
good
coming
fun.
down to that. He mentioned that. So, and he was like 140. When did he get 140? I said he's about to go for 150. He's about to go for 150.
Yes.
So
I've hit 140 a few times now, so it's time we get a new one. But
yeah,
no, good to hear that he's coming down on Friday. We actually taking we usually do in-house bets between us and the boys, so I have to rope him in.
yeah. So I'm going to try and get down there and watch you guys and see you guys do some amazing stuff. So because it's EXF, isn't it? That you guys will be at.
Yeah. I'm not too sure how it's going to run. I just know it's at 4 p.m. But so I'll train in the morning, and then I'll come down in the arvo.
Yeah. So.
Is this for the open announcement, guys, or is that?
No. This is an in-house competition that they've got.
Bit of
at
both.
EXF.
Okay.
Yeah, bit of both. So it's like opens prep. We've got a collaboration with We Are Ascend and my good mate Equal, who's dropping a protein powder as well. So just a bit of an opportunity to get people in the house.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's very cool.
Let me bring up. So this is called CrossFit EXF, is it? Let me just bring up their page. Hang on a second.
Yes.
Share screen. Whereabouts is it, Dante? What suburb?
Logan, Underwood. I think the suburb's called Underwood. It's in Logan.
Okay, so it's a CrossFit affiliate, EXF.
Yes.
What does that stand for? Extreme something or extreme fitness? Or?
I actually think it stands for Exodus Fitness. I think
Exodus. Nice.
I think don't take my word for that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Okay. Well, hopefully there'll be a few members of EXF watching the show.
Yeah.
Did you
Well,
let?
you've
Did
got
you tell them?
You got to post. You got to post on your socials tomorrow, Dante, that you did this.
Yep.
Get them to have a listen. So that's very cool.
If you're watching the show, like and subscribe for more athletes like Dante. Any pictures of you here, Dante? Let's have a look.
No, not yet.
You didn't make.
I haven't.
You didn't make the
I
cut.
haven't been.
You didn't make the cut.
Yeah. I haven't been with EXF for a very long time.
Okay.
So I'm quite fortunate to have Moses and Alicia who own CrossFit EXF.
Moses
so they brought.
Okay.
Yeah. So they brought me under their wing.
Cool.
Super grateful for them. Great great humans they are.
Yeah.
And now I'm officially part of EXF.
Oh wow.
I've
yes.
literally only been in Aussie for about 2-3 months.
Oh,
Yep,
so you are an
yep.
Aussie. See, you are an Aussie.
He's been in
You
Aussie.
even said it. You even said it. so
But do you mean you have a stakehold in the business, or you mean you're
No,
like a
no,
staff
no. I'm
member
just an
there, or what?
athlete.
Okay, you're like
I
the
try
EXF
I try
team.
and I try and bring value, I suppose,
Yep,
as
yep.
a
So
human.
there's quite a few high level athletes there, are there? Like you're
Absolutely.
surrounded by some. Yeah. Who are the other names? What are the other names of people that you train side by side with?
First off, we got Hiko.
Mm-hmm.
Both me and him probably train just about every single day.
Next
He's
to each
another
other.
one that,
Yep.
yeah. He's another one that I spend a lot of time with down there. We
Yep.
did have Gemma,
Mm-hmm.
who was at EXF. She's now up in Sunshine Coast now, but she was another one. She pops in every now and then.
Yep.
Moses, even though he's the coach, he still gives us a bloody run for our money.
Yep.
So
Yep.
he's always good to have around, and we always have people dropping into
Yep.
EXF. So we got a good house.
Yeah, these are
Good
like
house.
these are people who are seriously wanting to get to the CrossFit Games.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. Spectacular.
So yeah,
Spectacular.
like you said, we like to surround ourselves with similar people. Helps us
Yep.
grow.
Yep.
Helps us improve.
do you get
That's right.
to do you ever do like the normal classes, Dante, or do you just do your own training?
No. So I try and incorporate a normal. I will say a normal class, but it's our comp class that we run on Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
So I do try and get to that at least.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like during the week, just because by the time I finish my training, like I'm done for the day.
You're buggered. So how do you fit
Yeah.
yourself in? How do you fit yourself in there around all of these classes? Say like
Oh,
on a
yes,
Monday,
yes.
do you just have to wait till the class is over, or do you have a little corner in the gym where you can do your own stuff? Or how do they
Yeah.
accommodate you?
To a certain extent, like obviously we got so more important. I'm only an athlete, so we got obviously mums, we got parents coming in that need to get their fitness done, so they take priority first and foremost. Like we'll so I usually get in at about 9:15, 9:30, and luckily enough we got a big enough space that we can obviously start in the background.
Yep.
But I mean, everyone's super respectful. Like us as athletes, we make way for the classes, and we work around the class,
Yep.
and obviously the coaches. So if we got like a real hefty, busy piece, obviously just communicating with your coach, the coach that's taken the class.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Situation,
That's
but
cool.
yeah, we make a fit. We get a
And
lot of time out of that gym.
are you full-time athlete? Like, do you have any other side hustle work,
Hey,
or do you have to do anything else?
I will be eventually. I will be eventually. So I moved over here and started support work part time. So I do support work on the side. I probably only
Okay.
take two shifts a week, if that,
2
and then the
shifts a
rest of
week
it's just
doing
being
some
an
sport.
athlete.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
So what does a
And
normal
how?
day look like, Dante? What does a normal day look like for you?
Would
Yeah.
that
Go
be
to
including work or just training?
well, it doesn't
The
seem
whole
like you do
lot.
much work, so you only have to do 2 shifts, right? So
Would you
so
train? Would you train on the day that you do support work?
Yeah,
Would you do any
absolutely.
training? You would still train. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So I train
Okay.
most days. Like even rest days. We don't call them rest days because we're not fully resting. We call them recovery days, and we try and get into the gym. It might not be much movement, but we try and get some blood flow happening on those days. But
Okay.
a normal day for me, I depending on what time I finish work. So I do night shifts, and I normally won't get home till about 6:30 in the morning, and then from there I'll have a sleep. So I'll have a sleep. I'll go 6:30 till 8:30. Wake up, have breakfast, sort my life out, and then I'll head down to the gym. Try and get down there as early as I can, whether that's 9:30. And then usually I don't finish training till about 2 to 3.
Wow. So
Okay,
what
So
does
big
that look
days.
like? So does that look
Big
like
days.
6 hours, 6 hours.
a number of different strength pieces and a
Yes,
number of
yes.
quads? Like what does it look like? Working on
So
specific
general,
skills?
yeah. So general program. Like I have 2 sessions. Depending on not if I have enough time to like go back in the arbor, I will. But more so like first piece always strength or something that I'm super weak at. We always like to give most of our energy to our weaknesses. So always put that first piece of the day, and that'll be. It doesn't take me that long to do a piece. Just depends on what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, strength always. There's always strength pieces. 2 to 3 workouts at least. Now that we're coming into quarterfinals prep, open prep, we're really starting to dial in all our fitness and conditioning. All accessories, always accessories. There's always time for accessories. Gymnastics, skill work. So cover a wide range, and that's different every single day.
So mobility and recovery. Do you do that every day?
Absolutely. Yes,
Yeah.
that's more important.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to keep improving. Like recovery is at the top. Like you can't
So what's
keep
your
abusing your
recovery look
body
like?
and expect to get out of it.
What does your recovery look like,
So
Dante?
I stretch every day at least an hour. Usually twice a day. I'll always stretch before I train, and then I'll have a disconnect sort of stretch where I switch everything off, just so I'm not scrolling on my phone, having distractions, whatnot.
Is that passive stretching or is it like active
Yeah,
stretching?
yeah.
There's a bit of a difference.
Yes. So before I train, it's always active stretching. I'm trying to make it as specific to my strength training as possible.
Yeah.
So opening up those certain positions, and then passive stretching when I get home, just to sort of decompress the day, make my body feel good.
Like passive stretching kind of feels nice and relaxing, but active stretching is actually hard work, you know.
Yeah,
Active
definitely.
stretching means you're sort of building joint stability, and it's hard work. And would you kind of recommend that to everyone to sort of work on the things that you're bad at the beginning of your training session?
Yes.
Is that something that you've done for a long time? Like
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. If you put something you're weak at the end of your session after you've done hours of training, you're not going to give it that effort that it needs, that attention that it needs. So you always put it first.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like for people at our level, you know, you do the WOD, you do the class, and then you're pretty stuffed, and then you go and try to work on, say, handstand walks or handstand push-ups, and you're already buggered. Your nervous system is not going to develop as well as if you came in early, did your handstand drills, and then went and did the WOD. Even though you might be a little bit tired for the WOD, you probably improved your central nervous system for that motor pattern far better.
Absolutely.
That's a good tip. That's a good tip for young players. Anthony, we've got to come in early before the class and practice our butterfly chest bars and handstand walks. Not
well, you've got no excuse, Dave. You're right here, so you can just like walk straight out of your office and start doing pull-ups or whatever.
But I've got to bloody be seeing my patients and stuff. That I can't kick them out early enough.
So what else? So what about the recovery in terms of your ice baths and your saunas? Like what's your
very
frequency
good.
of those things look like?
3 times a week minimum. Like if I can fit more in, I will. But you can overdo saunas.
Yeah.
I've found that personally. Like someone else might be different. They might respond to it differently, but I try and stick to 3 times a week. And there
So
could
what
be
is
small sticks.
overdoing? What does overdoing look like?
Oh,
So how do you feel? Like what happens and you
if you
realize that you've
overdo
overdone it?
saunas, your CNS is going to be cooked.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and I'm meaning you might not feel fatigued, like, but if you're constantly exposed to heat, especially to that degree of like a sauna, like you might feel right when you go to push yourself because you've done so many saunas when you haven't needed to. You've done more harm than good. If that makes sense.
So
I know everyone's.
So how are you
responds to it
measuring your
differently.
CNS?
Like
how are you measuring your CNS?
Very good. These are good questions. So with me personally, like I know my CNS is a bit drained when I go to do a workout and I can't hit my percentages, or I can't hold my paces. Even though sauna is usually put on a recovery day for me. So if I've just spent that day prior recovering and I come in feeling worse and I can't do my percentages, can't hold my paces, then that something's upset it. You know what I mean? I should be coming off my recovery day feeling a bit better. I should be able to come in, feel like I can do more than my percentages.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
So but that's what I mean by personal preference. Like everyone responds to it differently.
So you do a sauna and then what? You jump in the ice like
Ice
straight
bath.
away? Or?
Yes, absolutely. Ice bath. So I try to switch it up. So with recovery days, I'll go sauna. I always jump into the ice. Ice is it's a good way to get uncomfortable. It's exposure. You get a little bit of mental clarity. You focus on your breathing, that sort of situation, and then you jump into the hot pool. Sometimes if I go in and do a sauna on a training day, I'm more than likely going to finish on the ice bath.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And then on the recovery day, I'll finish in the hot bath because I'm trying to unwind. I'm trying to recover in that sort of sense. But if I'm in a training day, then I want my nervous system to be jacked up from the ice, just because I'm priming myself to go back into the gym.
Yeah. So have you ever
training again?
Have you ever done a workout? Have you ever done an ice bath and then really gone straight into a workout? Because I've heard that that's supposed to be a very good. So you don't do it the other way. You don't like go from a workout to an ice bath.
No.
But if you do it the first way, apparently, like you've got a lot more energy and adrenaline.
Yeah.
So
I have done it that way.
That's and you've experienced that. Like that's what.
Yes. Yeah.
See, Dave, that's how you're going to get your extra 2%. You've got to start jumping in the ice.
Hey, look, these are for the elites, mate. These are for the elites. They're trying to get that. They're trying to get that extra eke every single. We need to just do more deadlifts and squats.
Yeah.
So, what about? So, does the gym have an ice bath in the gym at CrossFit?
No. So EXF's around the corner from P3 Springwood. It's literally like a 2-minute drive from the gym.
Oh, so you can just jump in the car and
quite fortunate enough, jump in the car, go down. Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. Is it expensive to do these ice baths and saunas every week? Like, what does that cost you?
It can be if you're not using them.
So it's like a membership. It's a membership.
Yeah. So it's a membership. I think I pay $40 a week, and that's unlimited.
It's
so
very,
I can go in
it's
whenever.
very good. P3, big shout out to P3 Recovery and Reese. Like it's a very good establishment.
Good sort.
Memberships, I think, around $40, as you said, Dante, and that includes like your sauna, your ice bath, your pools, and your compression boots, which is pretty good. So, and that's unlimited. So you can go every day if you want.
Maybe Anthony, you can get Peak to be a sponsor.
Well, we can hit him up, can't we, Dante? We'll have a chat to Reese.
I
Yes,
reckon maybe like a
yes.
little month membership, something like that. We do have a sponsor. We got our Redback sponsors. I know you're sponsored by another company, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Frog Grips.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm with Frog
We
Grips. Lifetime athlete as well.
we respect Frog Grips, but our grips are only they're only $63. $63 with the camp code 10, camp 10, if you want Redback.
So what's life frog grips? Is that just something you're saying,
Hey.
or is there there's
Um,
something?
no. So it's something that I'm saying, but I know the owner personally, Sean Coote,
Okay. Mhm.
and he was probably one of the first people to ever reach out to me once I started CrossFit. So I have always made that sort of commitment. If you look after me, I look after you, sort of situation. So even if
That's
I wasn't to be a sponsored athlete by a Frog Grips, I would still support them.
Mhm.
it's loyalty, mate. That's a
Smart.
hard thing to become.
He's a smart man then, eh? Okay. He could see potential in you, and so I know Dante will be on a podcast one day, and he'll be talking about Frog Grips. And here you are. Back to the training day there, Dante. So you said you might do 2 or 3 wads a day.
Yeah.
Like this is high intensity wads. They might be like
Yes.
10 minute time domain, 15, or even shorter.
Yep.
Um,
Wide range. We try and do quite a bit of variety.
Yep.
Could be short, could be long. I'm actually in a cycle at the moment where I have to do 40 to 60-minute workouts, which is good.
Long
Good for
ones,
me.
super long ones. Yeah. Like EMOMs and things.
Yeah. Like EMOMs, like zone 2 conditioning, all that sort of
Okay.
jazz.
If you're doing like a 4-time, triplet, something like that, 10 to 15-minute time, who are you competing against? How do you know your time is good? Like, because no one's next to you that you're racing, like in a comp.
No. So this is where the magic comes in as an athlete. If you're constantly worrying about other people's times, your times aren't going to improve. So, like if you look at this, usually we do workouts that we are going to retest, and that's how we gauge on whether or not we're improving. It's not necessarily my competitor does the same workout, he beats me. It's more so I've done this workout, say 8 weeks in the past, and I'm going to do it, say tomorrow. I know I did it this time back then. Now I want to beat that time. That makes sense.
Yep.
Like,
So
but
you're
like you
competing
said, like
against
having
yourself.
yes, but it is always good to have like someone. I'm quite fortunate. I've got Hiko. If I get a workout, I'm unsure. He can test it for me, give me a time based of what he's done, and then I can come up with like a plan that I can get the best out of my ability, sort of situation. But yeah, if you're constantly comparing your times to someone else, then you're losing the fact you're losing your attention on your own times.
Yes.
So do
Sure.
you go into every workout with a plan, Dante?
Yes, always.
And so you go in with a plan, and let's say you're feeling rubbish, you had too much sauna the day before or something, and you're not where you are. What do?
We adjust the plan.
Yeah, so like you don't just lose your shit kind of thing. What
No.
what does that look like? Through a workout.
Yeah. So I mean, it's all part of maturing as an athlete in the space. Like you kind of learn how to do that. I wasn't always that sort of person that would have a plan in place. Like I'm very much a power athlete. Like I want to go as hard as I possibly can and see how hard I can hold on. That's usually what goes through my head. But in the recent year or so, like I have learned to sort of come in with a plan. Usually if you have a plan, you have confidence in that plan, like, and you can plan to go hard, you can plan to go fast. But if I come into a workout and I'm not feeling that great, then what we try to do is we don't want to focus on not feeling great. We're trying to maximize our capacity. So that's what our plan's going to be based upon. So usually all our training leading up, we know we can do such and such toes to bar unbroken. We know we can do snatches very well, and we base it like that. So we're trying to maximize our capability, even if we're feeling rubbish. Even if we're feeling rubbish.
Does that plan kind of start right? Like, because do you know what you're doing for the whole week, and then you start putting plans in play? Like you're thinking about the workout the next day, or is it
yes and no?
No. So
yes and no.
Or do
yes,
you just
yes and no.
Yes and no. So depending on the type of workout, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, no, it's very interesting to hear like how how your brain kind of works through those things and and approaches it, right? So because you seem so relaxed and so calm, like and I think you kind of you I know you've been doing this for a little while, but it feels like you've come from nowhere. It like Dave keeps calling you the dark horse, and I think that's a very good description of you, because you just I can see you doing very well this year. Like what you did in Oceania was pretty impressive.
Yeah, you dominated. You really dominated that. Like I can't remember the sort of point spread, but I just saw you winning almost every bloody event and finishing events while people were, I think there was one where you had a certain number of rounds and you'd finished the event and they were still doing their fourth round of like on the second day.
Yeah. I remember that workout. Yeah, it was a pretty good weekend. Like myself, like I hadn't trained for it or anything. I sort of just got the call up and said, "Hey, are you keen? Probably a few days out from competing."
From Dean.
Like I still had So I still had work that weekend. So I finished the competition and then had to go and do a night shift immediately.
No way! Holy moly! And then come back for day two on the Sunday or Saturday.
Yeah. So it was a busy weekend. So I surprised myself.
God.
We didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good competition. Like very much
Did you
pushed
find
myself.
that heavy? Did you find it a very heavy, difficult programming comp?
No,
very challenging. You didn't find them challenging workouts? Like
I found it quite back dominated, posterior dominated. That programming, which suited me well, to be honest. Like
Did you enjoy the sandbag mile run with the 65?
No, the silliest thing in the program. It was a good challenge.
So
our boys. This is you here, isn't it, Dante?
No.
And you don't have all those.
JC. JC on it. No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's good mate JC, who's over in the Gold Coast. I'm pretty sure.
Right. Our boys came first and second. Jet and Jono first and second.
Yes, absolute madmen.
I
don't know why you're running that fast with a 75 kg bag.
It is a bit silly, because I was looking. They're faster than me. They're just a little bit slower than me running, and I was just like, but they've got 70 kilos on them.
Yeah. That's you. That's you, isn't it, Dante? That's you.
Yes, yeah, that's me.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So you're saying number one, I this tournament's in the bag. I've got this. This is my tournament. when you did that for me, hey, is that what you were thinking? Like the other guys were still finishing round 4 or something like that, and you'd already done all the work.
Yeah, because there was 5 rounds in that, wasn't it? In that workout?
I can't remember the details of the workout, but I just remember you'd already finished. But cool. Um, have you got a manager, Dante? Like from as a professional athlete, do you have a manager or
No, no, no. I don't yet.
right?
I
Yet.
don't.
It's an important
When
word. Yet.
Yeah. I don't yet. I mean,
does
I haven't really thought about getting a manager just yet, but I know it's on the books. It's on the cards to get sorted. Obviously, more
okay,
opportunities that come
okay.
my way,
I
the
mean,
better.
what the manager in as a professional athlete, their role is to basically make you more money, make you more
Yeah,
marketable, make you more money, and obviously they somehow pick up a bit of a trailer or a commission on every athlete that
yeah.
they have. But we're going to have a guest on the show probably hopefully in about 4 weeks or something like that. And he manages Danielle Brandon, Dallin Pepper. I think he manages Hopper as well.
Mm.
But yeah, his name's Coop Marsh, I think.
I've
Um,
heard of this person. I've
Coop
heard
Marsh.
of him.
Yeah. So we'll have him on the show, and we'll maybe drop a few names because he's always looking for new athletes.
Very good.
I don't
Absolutely.
know. I don't know what we'll find out, I suppose, in the
Yeah,
podcast,
yeah,
but
yeah.
how it all works and how much influence. But yeah, that's probably the next thing for you. You said you got your 4 coaches and a manager to maximize your career
Absolutely. I
potential.
mean, it's all part and parcel, isn't it? Trying to
Yeah.
Yeah. You seem to be
add to the
going
formula.
like you seem to be going max this year. Like you've moved to Australia. Like, are you kind of trying to put everything in the basket at the moment to achieve your goal?
Yes, absolutely. That was the whole point. So I'm actually engaged. My partner's back in New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
And we made the decision that this was going to be the best move for me to sort of pursue my sport.
That's
So yeah,
hard.
we
That must be tough.
put all the baskets in
Yeah.
into this
Into
basket.
you.
So
Yeah. What? How does that? How did you train? Like, does that make it harder? Like, would you? Is that like a finance thing that she can't come to? She's got work or family, or is there a reason she's not in Australia with you or Brisbane with you?
she's a nurse, so she's on a
Yep.
fixed contract at the
Yep.
moment.
So she's at work.
She'll hopefully be moving over this year.
Oh, okay. So the
Um,
plan is
yeah,
it's not like, oh, I need to just
eventually.
focus on stay
Yeah. No.
on
So
training.
yeah, so eventually she'll move over,
Mm,
and that will make it a little bit easier for me. But at the moment,
mm.
we got to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
So do you see? Does she able to come over much? Like just for
Yeah,
holidays and stuff?
not as much as I would like,
Mm,
but we try and get her over here as much as possible. She was over here during Christmas time, and then I flew back to New Zealand for about a month.
hmm
And then hopefully she'll come over next month. We're planning. So
Yep.
yeah,
Okay. Is she a
it isn't
CrossFitter
easy.
as well? Is she a CrossFitter as well?
Haha. Yes, and
Yes.
yes, she does. She does do CrossFit. Yes.
Is she
Is she
good?
an
Is
elite
she?
CrossFitter?
No, she doesn't compete. She
Okay.
doesn't compete. She competes, but it's not
Uh,
no goals to go to Torian
yeah. She signed up for
or
the
anything
Open?
like that. Good question. I have no idea. I have to
Haven't
ask her.
signed. Okay.
She probably will. She'll make a last minute decision if she does.
Yep. And she'll come
So
to Torian. She'll come to Torian to watch you
Yes, yeah.
going down.
She'll be coming over to Torian. I'm trying to get her over here for the quarterfinals weekend as well.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
that'd be
And
pretty cool.
that'll help me out as well.
That's
Yep.
online, isn't it? The quarterfinal.
Yeah. That's online.
Yeah.
Quarters,
So
semi-final in person. We'll be there.
exciting.
We'll be there at Torian cheering for sure. Um, what happened at the Torian a couple of years ago? Luke De Jong told us a story that you lost a bet with him and you had to wear a chicken head.
Oh yes, yes.
So,
it was a good
so
it was a good touring. It was very good touring.
yeah.
He actually beat me by one spot. I placed sixth. He placed fifth.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah,
He said that you weren't
yeah.
even in the same heat as him. He said that you were in an
Nah,
earlier heat.
and I ended up getting
That's
getting
a
very
lie. That's a
close to
lie.
him.
Oh, okay. Wow.
We were in the same heat for most of it
Okay.
too. But
Oh, right. So you had the chicken head on for a little while at the beginning of the start line.
yeah. So it was a
That's
good little bit. Me and Luc de Jong actually have a pretty good relationship. But yeah, I lost the
yeah.
bet.
Yep.
I wore
There you go.
chicken costume on the last workout of Torian Pro
Ah,
2024.
okay.
What
Cool.
was the
It was
workout?
good. It was a good laugh. Um, ring muscle ups
Ring muscle ups in a chicken head.
and something else. Yeah,
Should have
ring
said.
muscle ups
Should
and
have.
something else. It was a good finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll probably make
Uh,
some more bets come the years to come if he's
yeah.
game.
We our mission's to get LDJ back on the touring
Competition
floor soon.
floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um, you saw the podcast with him a few weeks ago, so working through some things. Um, and how did you get into CrossFit then? So you grow up in I'll bring up your little hometown on the screen. Um,
Yes,
how
the land
how
of
did
the
it all
brave.
start going back? Yeah, let's go
Um,
back to
I mean, it was pretty interesting. I actually started boxing first.
okay.
So that
Yeah.
was my little start to fitness.
So what? How
But
primary school, high school? Is
yeah,
this?
yeah. So all through school, so primary, high school,
Oh
I
wow, boxing.
did
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
My parents are actually they were the ones that started CrossFit for me,
Right.
and obviously just being around them, I sort of picked it up. So I started quite
Wanganui.
young.
Wanganui. Eh?
Yes, lovely
Is
place, best
this
place on earth.
South Island, North Island? Where's that?
Lower North Island.
Lower North Island. Okay. Beautiful.
nice.
Beautiful. Um, and so boxing would have taught you intensity, would it have, or not?
Somewhat. Taught me
Yeah.
how to
Yeah.
fight.
Taught you how to fight. You don't seem to be
Double
much of
un-
a
du-
fighter, Dante.
d- double
Nah.
unders, double unders, or
Yeah. Skipping.
single unders.
I guess
How
it
do
would have
you,
just taught me. Um, I mean, my parents taught me how to work hard, so I guess just
yeah.
like massive conditioning. Like you got to be real fit for boxing.
Yep.
So how did you so your parents just decided one day they're going to do CrossFit? Like how did like what was the
Shit, I
process
would
there?
have been young. We had a CrossFit gym in Wanganui, CrossFit Wanganui, which started a long time ago. I was probably first introduced to CrossFit at around 12,
Yeah.
13, and that's probably when I did my first class. So I started doing CrossFit around then, on and off. I was also playing league, um, as well as doing a bunch of other things.
You're playing league.
Um,
You weren't playing union.
I played both in school, but I preferred league.
Okay.
I preferred league. Union
So
Union wasn't Union was fun, but yeah.
yep. So so your parents were doing CrossFit. So you came to a CrossFit gym at 12, you said? Like
Yes.
why did you keep staying there? Like, do you have such a fantastic
Um,
relationship with your parents? Because my kids don't
no.
want to do CrossFit at all, man. And it's like it's a
it's
struggle.
a it's
Like,
a funny thing. Yeah, it's a funny thing. So a lot of people would say that my parents influenced CrossFit, but I'm not. I liked competition. I liked um, I liked adversity per se. Like in
mm,
Wanganui, yeah, it's a hard one, but yeah, um, I just like the feeling of doing things
Hard things.
that
Doing hard
yeah,
things.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well,
Like, and
CrossFit's the
there
sport
wasn't.
for you then, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean,
So,
CrossFit's like fighting, but not getting hit in the head, isn't it? That's like it's the ultimate sort of sport where it feels like you're just getting beaten down by the barbells, the dumbbells, everything, the rig, but there's no actual direct physical trauma. That's how I sort of see it.
it definitely is
The
that.
the so when did you start thinking, geez, I'm actually pretty good? When did you think, oh, you know, I could make a career out of this? At what age?
That's a good question. And this will all stem from you not finding much about me, which I'm pretty happy to hear about. But I was on and off with CrossFit, so I tried to make the games at 17, and I was one placing off. So they took the top 20. I was 21st that year.
Was that for the
was
boys
17.
or for the?
Yeah,
or...
so that was for teenage. That was for teenage years.
Yeah.
So that was my first little taste of competition.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't good enough. That was it.
Okay.
So that was my first little instance, and I didn't really want to continue with it, as you do. You don't want to do things that you're not that good at.
Just missing out by a couple of spots.
yeah. And then I sort of had a hiatus. Let's call it a hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sort of came back onto the scene when I was about 2021.
Right.
2021.
Okay,
so I was actually
yeah.
And then I put all my eggs into the basket and haven't looked back since.
Yeah.
So
maybe
your hiatus, you were still doing something to stay fit, obviously. Was that the boxing?
Oh
or?
no, I was not.
So what were you doing?
This is a bit of a. I've lived many lifetimes, but this was a pretty funny thing. I won't go into detail. But no, I was not doing no fitness. I weighed my heaviest probably at around 130 kgs during that time.
Wow.
So I was real heavy.
kgs.
Yeah. So I was real heavy, and then I sort of started to come back onto the scene at 20, weighing at around 115. So I lost a little bit of weight, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I lost a lot of weight, and then
wow. So you
wanted
got a
to
whole
do something.
Goggins story by the sound of things.
Yeah, I'll write a book on it one day.
Yeah. Was that 130 kilograms? Did you sort of fall into a little bit of a dark place, or is that?
Yeah. Let's call it a dark place.
Yeah.
I did many stupid things.
Yeah. And you emerged. You emerged. Wow.
You emerged
I wonder
stronger.
whether you would have been a lot stronger carrying that sort of weight around all the time.
Absolutely, and that's why I did weightlifting as well when I was younger. So I was quite strong, and then moving into the CrossFit scene, my strength sort of stayed with me.
Mm-hmm. That's
so
crazy. And what are
you don't weigh any?
What
do you weigh now? Because you're not anywhere near that.
99.
Okay.
I usually walk around at 102, so I'm on the lighter end this time of year.
Yep.
Usually I'm a little bit heavier, but
and how tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
6'1". So
it's just it's all muscle then, isn't it? It's just nothing but muscle there. It's 101 kilos of muscle.
Yeah.
Which is why you can snatch 140 kilos. So
we want to snatch more.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. I hope there's some kind of snatch ladder at Torian so that we can get behind you.
So do I.
So that'll be.
Hey, who knows? There might be a snatch ladder this Friday.
Oh, at your competition?
Yes.
Oh, that'll be exciting to watch. So, because I think Jet's up to like 115 now, so it'll be good to
Nice.
if so he's chasing you, but he's still young. He's still young. So how old are you, Dante?
I'm 26.
Oh, you still got plenty of time. So how long are you gonna play in the CrossFit space? Do you want to play in the CrossFit space?
Oh, I mean, as long as I possibly can. Like, I know I can't compete forever. Like, and I am going to the games. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But I want to say 32. I want to, and that'll be competitively. Like, I might branch off and maybe do other things, but I do want to spend a good chunk of my life in the sport.
Yeah. Have you do want to become a coach? Do you want to do something else in the CrossFit space as well, or what?
Yeah, no. I in my time living back home while I was training, I was a coach. So I coached for 5 years before moving over here, and that was the only way you can sort of be an athlete back home. And then, so who knows? I might venture back down that path. Yeah. We'll see.
So do you have aspirations after CrossFit? What's kind of
goals?
Besides writing the book?
I do have aspirations. I mean, that's one of them. I will eventually own my own gym. Eventually.
Yep.
I have no time frame on that, but that's just something that I'll do in the years to come.
A CrossFit gym? You want a CrossFit gym?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Not just the CrossFit gym. There's a whole bunch of methodologies that come out now. Like, I want to incorporate, and I like combat sports as well. So I want a place to be able to bring all types of fitness.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. So, and what else in terms? So you want to? So what do you think about where CrossFit's going at the moment? What's your thoughts?
I mean, there's a whole big talk about it at the moment. Like, last year was a bit up in the air, with the whole bloody WFP coming out, which I think is good. Competition is good for business. Yeah, like, I want to say it's on a good path, but who really knows?
Yeah. Did you get
Would you ever do a qualifier to compete in the WFP league? Like, would that be something that you've? Yeah,
absolutely. I don't see any harm in doing it. Like, obviously, being an elite athlete in CrossFit isn't the most luxurious. So there are benefits to doing WFP. Like, there's financial opportunities doing competitions like that. And I mean, any sort of way to support being an athlete, like, you kind of have to take those opportunities.
Yeah. From an athlete's perspective, opportunities to earn money. I think Dallin Pepper was talking about how much he earned in his last financial year, and it seemed quite healthy financially for an athlete at his caliber. Multi-time CrossFit Games athlete, lots of sponsors and things.
Yeah,
it was quite nice to see that those athletes in the top 10, in the world who are active on social media and marketable, can have a pretty nice lifestyle, healthy lifestyle. Financially. But outside the top, 40, it's bloody hard. It must be really hard.
Absolutely, it's hard. I mean, it's all part of the game. Like, I like it this way. It's a very hard buy-in, if you say, like you have to put in the work if you want to make it pay off.
Yeah,
as it should be. But like you said, like, if we could potentially change that percentage to a little bit higher, then yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
So are you doing the WFP this year, mate? Are you trying to get into the WFP this year?
It's not really on my list of things to do. I'm in a quite fortunate circumstance where I can sort of support myself till I get to that level of sponsors. I mean, and you have to be an athlete that plays the social media game, so that's a big work on as well.
And how have you found that? Do you do your own social media, or have you got somebody else?
Yeah. So I do my own. I mean, it's a challenge in itself. I'm not a very social media sort of person. I actually don't like posting, but you know, just like with anything that you're not good at, you sort of just keep to it.
Yeah, you just got to do it the first thing in the day, right? Just like the hardest strength thing you have to do.
And you just
do
learn, like and so you just learn how to do it. Like I'm still learning. I haven't quite found my niche, but I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable posting, starting to be a little bit more exposed, if you would say. But yeah, it's all just creating a relatable person.
Yeah.
Like if you meet me, I'm actually quite completely different to my social media. My social media, I like to talk shit. As you see from that pull up.
Yeah, and I mean, and like the images of you competing, it's like this this real aggressive. I'm gonna win no matter what. But you're actually like you seem really got like a fairly gentle soul. Yeah.
I think he's hiding that by the sound of that little laugh there.
Maybe.
Maybe not as gentle. I don't know if you can be gentle snatching. Well, we'll say 150. That's what you're going to do, right, Dante?
Absolutely.
So, until 3, 2, 1, go. What about like you've got your circle of friends at the gym? Do you learn and reach out to the OG Aussies? You know, like Ricky and Khan and Newbury, and those guys have been to the games and have, cemented themselves in the sport. Like, do they help the young
as much as they possibly can? Like, obviously, no one can really do it for you, but those fellas, they're all good sort. Like, if you're in the gym with them, like they are more than likely going to help you out.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's why I chose Brisbane of all places. Like, I've got Moses. I've got Heckle beside me on the same path. So yeah, as you said, like those guys are good. Like I've got Jake Douglas as well. He's another one, another one in my corner.
Yep.
So are you with HWPO? Are you with HWPO or just?
Yeah. So Jake's actually the one that does my programming.
Oh,
he's my second coach. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Because it's funny. I always think like, when we watch the athletes, the elite athletes on the floor, you see the first heat and then the second heat and the third heat and the fourth heat, and like you see this exponential jump in capacity, skill, ability. What is the difference between, because if you ask the person in the first heat and ask the person in the last heat, like how much more training they're doing, it's probably not that different. But the guys in winning the last heat, like they make the guy winning the first heat look slow.
Yeah.
What's the difference for you guys there? How do you get that what are they doing differently?
I mean, it comes down to experience as a real big one in CrossFit. Experience is a real big one, as well as like, and this is what I mean by like making sure you have a plan when you're competing. Like a lot of the times, like most athletes, they are doing very much similar work, but it's always the 1%, the 1% that gets you that a little bit more out of it. I mean, it's just to add, I mean, there could be many factors. Like everyone lives a different lifestyle. Like that first heat, I know I compete against a lot of dads, and some of them kick my ass because they, you know, have had to structure a certain way, and it works for them.
Mm. Mm. That's
But
very that's very
you
true.
see it a lot. Like even at Torian, like the first heat. I mean, and there is a competitive edge to being in the last heat as well. You do get to see everyone else doing the workout before you. So yeah, there is little competitive edges in that sort of instance. And if you are in a faster heat, you are going to move faster.
Mm.
Do you how often do you strategize the workout in a competition and not execute it the way you planned? Like, does that happen a lot or not?
Not really, not in competition. In training.
Yep.
In training is the
Yep.
only time you plan to fail.
Right.
If that makes sense. Like, and that's why you have to practice it. You have to practice the plan. I mean, in competition, if you have a plan and it doesn't work, so we do this thing called taking a risk. So usually when you plan to take a risk, it can go either way. And that'll be like, if I go unbroken here, how is that going to affect me later?
Yes. Do you if you'll be able to on the fly, just say you have a plan and you've got this risk option. If you see the lane next to you, sort of getting off the rig or getting off the bike or whatever before you, do you then sort of go, oh shit, I better step it up, or do you stick to the plan?
No, you stick to the plan.
You stick to the plan. You don't go,
Yes.
I'm falling behind.
No.
My plan may not have been that good.
Do you like to try and
that
just
honestly
lead from
comes
the
down
front,
to
Dante?
Yes, I do. I'm that person that'll come out hot just so that my athletes think that beside me, and so their plan blows up. So yeah, it's a little competitive, but yeah, like you said, like it all comes down to maturity as an athlete. Like if you're, and this is what I mean by, if you're worried about other people's times and workouts when you're in training, then that's what happens on the comp floor. You're going to be competing next to someone that's faster than you, and you're going to think, oh shit, I need to go faster. When in actual fact, they could just be better at gymnastics. Just that one particular movement, they could be very good at. And then the next movement down the line, they could be rubbish at. So it's just like, but yeah, that's honestly a maturity factor. Everyone will go through it. I've gone through that. My first workout of my first Torian, I come out guns blazing because everyone was running fast, so I wanted to run faster than them. But you learn how to deal with that. And there are instances, say if there's 30 snatches in front of me and someone beats me to the barbell, I'm gonna go faster than them, knowing I'm better at snatches than anyone.
Yeah. It's just belief in what your skills are and knowing where to push the
like
button.
you don't know what they're capable of, so there's no point worrying about how fast they go in this particular area.
Yeah. And so you're gearing up for the Open now, which is it's only next week. What are you hoping to see? What are you hoping to see in the first workout?
That's a good question. I haven't even registered. I need to do that.
Score submission and you register.
I'm laughing. Yes.
Do you put your score up though? Like once you have registered, are you one of those guys that just waits till the last hour before you upload your score?
Absolutely, I'll wait till the last hour.
Do you? You don't want to give any of. Is that if you know you've done your best, like you smashed it.
Yep.
Don't you want to like maybe intimidate the rest of the field? It's like, look,
No, what's
Here
the
it is,
point?
Peter.
Yeah, yes and no. Like I'll do that in some instances.
Yeah, yeah,
But like you have to play the game. You have to play the
yeah.
game.
So do you do a
Like and
workout more than once? Do you normally do a open more than once, or you just do it once? You're
um
done.
I love a good repeat, and I'll
Mm-hmm,
repeat as much as I need.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, like my goal this year is to try and get through opens, quarterfinals without having to repeat.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is my goal. Like I want to be able to execute my plan to the best of
Mm-hmm.
my ability once,
One time.
one time only. Because it
And is
does
it going
take
to
a
be?
toll
Yeah.
if you're constantly like repeating workouts, stressing out, like you get stressed out. And obviously your team has to do more work as well because they're constantly helping you, taking time out of their
Set
day
up.
sort of situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And
so
it
will
does.
your
Do you,
training change around the open? Will your training change like on that you're doing Friday night lights, I imagine, at EXF. That will be the
Yeah,
time that you
yeah,
do it.
yes, yeah,
So will your training around that change a little bit to be kind of
yeah,
coming in
a
as
little bit.
fresh as
Like
possible, or
open, not necessarily, but for quarters, yes.
yeah, so
Open is quite generous this year, so there's not too much pressure. Like we go in, we execute our plans, and then we leave the open as is. But for quarters, if we can get a better score, then we go in and try and get that better score. So
during
yes
yeah,
and no, yeah.
most of the time when you repeat, you do better, don't you? Like you've got the experience of what it feels like, and then the most repeats end up in a better score
Most of the time.
most of the time.
Most
Yep.
of the time. And I'll say most of the time because there are workouts that you might do as an athlete that don't necessarily go your way. And you'll have instances where you'll repeat and you'll do worse.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yep.
And those are the certain ones like learn how to improve on. And that'll like if you have a workout like that where you get worse, then that shows a weakness.
Mm.
Weakness in a movement, sort of in that capacity. But most times you get better.
It's not because you took a risk and just see how it if that risk pays off, and sometimes the risk doesn't pay off. Um, that you end up realizing that the first strategy that you had gave you your best
Yeah,
power
yeah,
output, and the
yeah,
risk
yeah,
wasn't worth it. That's
yeah,
cool.
100%.
And you get nervous, do you? It's like the night before you're thinking about the
Yeah, yeah,
quarterfinal.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah,
You're thinking about it. You're going through them in your mind how it's going to pan out, and it does
yeah,
make you a little bit tense.
yeah.
do you prefer
Like
this setup this year as opposed to last year? Because like last year it was just
um
like they didn't have the quarters and it was really straight to the um well, what
I
was it?
liked
It was
last
the
year. I
first.
liked last year.
Oh, you liked last year because it
Yeah.
was like what the top 200 or something, wasn't it? Wasn't it? That was what they had last year. That
No.
goes through to the next level because it wasn't
It was
25%.
it was
No,
3 workouts of the open and the last 2 workouts were part of the qualifying plus the open. And you earned your qualifying spot through both the open and your qualifier scores.
Mm,
So it
mm.
was pretty much the same, just like wasn't split into two.
Yeah,
It
okay.
was just the opens matters. So you needed to execute all the workouts of the open as well as the last 2 workouts of whatever qualifier you did.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I like last year a bit better.
You like that.
Online qualifiers is a bit of a hassle. I compete better in person, so
Mm. And do you are you going to go for other semi-finals besides Torian? Like if Torian doesn't, if for whatever reason your strategy doesn't work, are you going to look at other semi-finals?
um, who knows? I don't have a doubt that I'm not going to make Torian this year. So
That's a very good answer. That's a very good answer. So,
But
but
you,
Korea's available, right? So
Yeah,
could be
yeah. So there's
pretty cool.
Far East. I haven't done the qualifiers for that. I do have another competition that is in my calendar, but whether or not I get the invite, we'll see.
Okay.
I won't talk too much about it, but there is
Oh,
another comp. I do plan on doing Rogue this year as well,
Oh, nice.
so I'll
Nice.
give the qualifiers for that a good crack.
yep.
That's-
Why did you choose not to do the Far East? Because that's a semi-final qualifying event.
One, because I wasn't ready.
hmm
Um,
I think the top
at the
30.
time of the year, I would have done well on the qualifier workouts, but
You would have got an invite for sure, like top 30.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't on my cards. Like balancing that in Torian, it was a little bit too close for the time, and because I had this other competition as well lined up in the calendar, it didn't seem worthwhile for me.
Okay.
I actually did most of the qualifying workouts anyways to help
Yeah.
out my mate Hiko.
Okay.
I mean, and it gives them
Did he qualify? Did he qualify?
yeah, he qualified.
Awesome.
And that'll be good for him so that he isn't necessarily competing against anyone that's
Yeah, in his squad. But like, there's so many. Like, would you do? You could. There's so many ways that you could go Torian. If you don't make Torian, you could do the
yeah
online last chance online qualifier.
yeah.
And then you said you've got another semi-final event. Where would that be in the US then? Would that have to be a NorCal or something like that, or the
We'll have to wait and see. I'm not allowed to say anything about it.
because
We'll have to wait and see whether or not I get an invite.
I reckon that I like that. There's no geographic boundaries, like you can
Yeah.
you can go anywhere. I mean, it would all be pretty condensed. It'd probably be within a 2-week time block,
Yeah.
or not much more than that. That would
It's
be
That's
challenging.
the one I'm looking the one I'm waiting on. I think is a month apart from Torian, so it'll be a good little
That's a good
gauge
delay.
for me.
Yeah. No, that's exciting. That's very
cool.
good.
So you get to the games. Is the plan to win it, Dante? Is that the plan eventually to win it? Like, what is the
Absolutely.
long-term?
I mean, why else would we go to the games if we weren't going to go to win it?
That's good. So what are you hoping? What's your favorite movement in a CrossFit workout, Dante?
Oh, I mean, it's pretty obvious. I like snatches. I like weightlifting. Um, and those would have like anything with a barbell, guaranteed a good highlight from me. Anything with a barbell.
And clearly wall walks and handstand running doesn't seem to be an issue for you as well. So it's hard to see a weakness in your repertoire.
Oh, there is some.
What is it?
There are some.
What do you start the day off doing? You said you start the day off on your weaknesses. What do you find? What do you not like seeing programmed?
That's a good question. I mean,
You like machines?
I love machines. I love machines. That's probably like the second. That's probably the second favorite thing on the list for me.
Okay.
Is machines.
Do you think they're over programmed? Do you think that CrossFit programming and programmers and Castro, are we relying too much on machines to drive up intensity and power output?
Nah, no, I don't think
Rower,
so.
skier, bike.
I think they're good measurements.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think they're over-programmed.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a little bit of a question left of center here. What's harder, the Echo bike or the Rogue?
The Rogue bike
Or the assault bike.
Yeah, the assault bike or
the
the
assault
echo
bike or
bike.
eco?
Yep.
Oh, that's a good one. The eco bike, 100% is a little bit harder,
The echo bike.
depending
Oh, the
on
Rogue
what you
echo
were
bike.
doing.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
depending on
Yes.
what you were doing.
Okay, that's
If
another
you're
person from
doing,
me, Dave.
if you're doing meters, I want to say assault bike's a little bit harder.
Okay, so if you're doing
Um,
distance, it's assault bike's a bit harder.
Yeah, that's personal preference. I'm a very much I like eco bike. I love a good sprint. I love a good power output. Um, I like that machine.
Yeah,
So
we have this running thing at the moment. Dave chooses the assault bike, and I choose the echo bike, and we constantly
I'll tell
argue
you
about
one
what's
thing.
harder.
The bigger you are, the assault bike's easier.
Oh, really? The
Yeah.
assault bike's easier. Yeah. Okay.
If,
Yep. That's that. Yep. That,
if you're stronger, the assault bike is easier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's geared differently. The machines are geared slightly differently.
Yeah, so assault bike's chain driven, and the eco bike is belt driven. So with chain, you can you actually get a more linear power output out of it
hmm
because you can wind it up. You can wind up assault bike where the eco bike you can't do. It's not very much linear power output. You have to hold that power output per se.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And so if you're fitter, usually you'll prefer the eco bike because of that. Where if you're stronger, an assault bike, you like an assault bike because you're stronger.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, like when you're on a rowing machine, everyone on their Concept 2 row or the Echo row, they have the little dampener. Everyone's
Yeah,
got their preferred dampener settings. You know, like
yeah.
what dampener setting would you use for 50 cal row?
I normally have it between 7 and 8.
7 or 8. So, and lots of people who aren't as strong, they have to drop it
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it suits their power. So the machines, um, because they're not identical. It's a little bit like an adjustment of the dampener based on your power expression, the amount of power that
yeah,
you can express.
yeah,
It's not that one's. I don't feel that one's high because you're still creating the calories. You're still
yeah,
creating the
yeah,
same wattage. Sometimes it's easier for a certain body type to create that wattage or power output,
yeah.
and harder. So Anthony likes to bring this up all the time. It's
I
already
do.
been
I do.
it's been debated. um,
Yeah. But
uh,
see,
what
we've even got Warren Dunn saying echo bikes feel more
was that?
consistent from gym.
Hello,
Assault
was that?
bikes seems to vary a lot even within the same gym. You see that? See that? See that?
Yeah. Do
See?
you know was it? Do you know was it Dante? Warren Dunn.
Potentially by face.
You'll see him at the Torian. Warren, he'll comment again. Are you head coach at not head coach, head judge? Warren's one of the head judges at the Torian.
I think I know who you're talking about. So yeah,
Yeah,
like you said,
yeah,
I'll know them by face.
yeah. Is there another comment there? Hang on a second.
No,
There
no,
might
no.
be.
Just one more.
Okay. Warren, if he's watching, he'll write back. But yeah, Warren's a judge extraordinaire. Here we go. Not head judging anymore. Okay,
Yeah.
but are you going to be a judge then? You will be judging this year, so we can yell out to you.
Yell out no reps.
Yeah, no
So
reps. No reps. But we might get Warren on the show too one day. He said that he'd come
that's a
on.
good idea.
Anthony. Um, Gymnastics. Are you good with your gymnastics?
Well, his wall walks
Dante?
and his handstand walk is pretty good. That's pretty impressive. So
Mm-hmm.
did you kick him off?
No.
You kicked
He's
back.
there.
Yep. So
Did you hear? So did you get that question, Dante? Gymnastics, like the
Fullback.
not necessarily gymnastics, but like because you're a bigger guy, like
Hold on.
burpees, box jump overs. Oh, are you there? He's going. We'll
He's
talk to
got some
Wazza.
technical
We'll talk to
difficulties.
technical
Let's see.
difficulties. So Wazza is taking the year off to watch from the sidelines. No,
Oh,
who's
that'll be
taking?
fun.
Who's going to fill your shoes, Wazza? Someone's got to fill your shoes.
That's not Waz's problem. Oh, there he is.
No,
He goes.
Dante's back on. Dante's
All
back
right,
on.
Dante, you back?
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, there we go. Yep. Yeah, we should be back.
Yeah, sorry, my question. We were going back to the weaknesses, like body weight stuff, burpees, box jumps, pull-ups, toes to
Yep.
bar, that sort of stuff. You're a bigger guy.
Yep.
How do you feel you fare against the little bunny rabbits?
Haha. So I put a big emphasis on burpees this year. I don't necessarily am bad at them, but could always be better at those sorts of movements. That and ring muscle ups. So ring muscle ups, just because I'm a bigger guy, like it's just a long way.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are burpees isn't necessarily a weakness, but they're always a movement that I can do better at. Ring muscle ups is I would say a weakness for now, but come Torian, like they will be a strength of mine. Gymnastics, like I like toes to bar. I've got a pretty good conditioning base for gymnastics, and I've built that up. So I'm quite decently well rounded, and it's just fine tuning, making sure cycle speed's nice and high, making sure that I got a base to build off of, and then there's always something we can work on, and that's the beauty of the sport.
And so many things. Yeah.
Yes. So many things. So many things. So, all right. So, I don't know. I think that's.
I think is there any other secrets to your lifestyle?
Nutrition, nutrition, Dante.
Nutrition.
What do you eat? What do you eat? Are you
What
a
am I
mainly meat
eating?
eater, or are you eating everything? Like, what is it?
I mean, I'm pretty conscious of what I eat. I don't eat bread. I'm very much a routine eater, so I like to eat the same thing over and over again. I prefer wholesome products, if that's a thing. Like I like rice. I like to eat clean. I don't like processed foods. Like you'll see a lot of athletes eating like LCM bars and shit.
Yeah. Do you try and increase your fats and proteins, or like what does that look like compared to your carbs?
I'll increase my carbs.
You increase your carbs for a workout?
Yeah.
But just for your workout, but like on a when you say workout, do you mean before an event, or do you mean on a regular training day?
Before an event.
Yeah.
You're
not a massive carb loader for training.
Not necessarily. Like I try to fuel myself adequately for training. Like I'm probably the worst one to ask this because I don't eat a whole lot during my sessions, which I should be. Like I religiously intake honey. Honey's a real good one. Dried mango. I eat dates, but I try to keep my carbs relatively clean. Just because that's the way my body responds to it well. I can't have like muesli bars and shit.
Yeah. So when you say your clean carbs, you're saying rice. Do you have potatoes, pasta?
Yeah, pretty much. Sweet
potatoes.
Potato. Yeah.
But
I try and
no
keep
bread.
everything
You
very
don't like
simple. Nah.
You don't like bread. No bread.
No bread.
What happens? What happens when you have bread?
I just get real inflamed.
Okay. Yep. Well,
Get inflamed. Get bloated.
Carbs are physiologically pro-inflammatory, right?
Yeah.
That's a physiological fact. What if I told you, Dante, that you could keep your power output, you could keep your strength, but I'd make you weigh 5 kilos less?
I'd believe you.
So do you think that would be an advantage to an athlete to be
Um,
stronger and faster but weigh less?
yes and no. In our sport, yes and no. I actually compete lighter. I usually sit around 95 for when I compete. So I do drop down by 5 kilos.
Yep, yep, yep. This is one of the things that I like. A lot of athletes think that if they stop eating carbs, they're going to lose strength, and and it doesn't make sense to me physiologically and biochemically, because muscle and strength is from protein and fats.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you are fat adapted, you're not depleting yourself of glucose, which is your energy source, because your
Yeah.
body makes the glucose. You don't need to eat the glucose. And the other benefit of that is that you are much leaner. And even though
Yeah.
most of the athletes are already lean, they go, "Oh, how can I lose weight?" You can if you cut back the carbs. You'll lose 5 kilograms in a
Yeah.
month. And so now it's almost like your competitor has a 105 kilogram barbell and you've only got a 100 kilogram barbell. That's it. No one would say that was a fair race. Like
Yeah.
imagine lining up and you had a competitor with a heavier barbell and yours is lighter. There'd be, oh my God, that guy's cheating. But from a nutritional perspective, if you can make the athlete understand that, it's almost like
Yeah.
cheating, but it's not cheating because
Yeah.
your whole body's moving 300 reps in a workout, and you've moved 5 kilograms less 300 times.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
I think that's a massive biohacking advantage if you can compete with the same power and be leaner. But,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm, I'm trying to convince a few athletes of that as I sort of meet more athletes.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've got to get confidence in that though. You can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. You
You
can't
can't
force
like
someone
do
to
it.
do it.
It's got to be well before the season, and because your physiology takes time to adapt. Like it takes
Yeah.
time to build up a 140 kilogram snatch. It takes time to build up a elite metabolic energy system. It's not going to happen overnight. That takes 6 months or so. But
Yeah.
once you've got that elite metabolic energy system, you're a Formula One racing car. Okay, but a lot of athletes give it 2 weeks and they go, oh no, I'm hitting a wall. I need my
Yeah.
carbs back. That's crazy. That's like saying, oh, I haven't hit 140 kilogram snatch yet. I'm gonna give up on it, right? Which is like it doesn't make sense.
So
Cool. So we've got good nutrition, sleep, amazing amount of sleep. Matt Fraser used to sleep with he said he used to have one of those cooling blankets.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually
Have you,
I need to upgrade my sleep, to be honest. I
really?
need to upgrade my sleep. Yes.
Yeah.
so how are you going to do that, Dante? It seems like you've got some ideas.
I mean, temperature for one. It's bloody hot here in Australia.
Yeah. Have you got an air conditioner? Have you got an air conditioner?
Yeah. 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 I mean, but I
Oh,
basically just use a fan. But yeah, still trying to work out that sort of situation. Trying to get used to the heat.
you'll sleep better. Your deep sleep will be better in colder temperatures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah, so that's something you should do.
100%.
Okay, mate. Well, on that note, we've been talking for an hour and 40 minutes. It has,
Way past
and
your
you're
bedtime.
past your bedtime. You're going to be up at. You don't have to work tonight, do you, or night shift?
No. I work
Oh,
tomorrow night.
okay. All right. Well, look, I've run out of questions, Dante. I've had a great time getting to know you.
Likewise.
100%. So
Thanks.
very nice to get
Thanks
to
so
know
much.
you. Looking forward to watching you do well. So
Thank you.
through the open and through
Warren
the
said how tall are you, Dante?
6'1".
6'1".
6'1". Yeah, we did. Warren, you must have only just tuned in because we did ask Dante that a little while ago.
So now looking forward to seeing this season
6'1".
progress for you, Dante. I think it's going to
Thank
be
you.
a good one. It's going to be a good one.
And
So
99 kilograms. What was it? 99 kilograms, or maybe 100, but 95 for competition.
Yeah, he trims down so that he can
That's
bring
cool.
it. Can bring it
That's
to
cool.
his 140 snatch.
Yeah.
So,
Dante, any other cool people in the gym? Put them onto us so that we can get them on the show. Maybe we'll
Absolutely.
talk to maybe we'll talk to Hiko when he comes back from Far East Throwdown.
Yes.
yeah,
Top
that's
2 or
exciting.
top 3 athletes go to the games if he comes top 3.
I have no
I think
idea what the spots are for that.
I
think
think
it's
it's
like
the podium. I think it's the podium. Yeah,
yeah,
it may
I
be
think it
2.
is.
It may be 2, but like wow, that'd be so exciting.
That'd be so
Yeah,
good
Going
yeah,
to
for
the
for sure.
games.
ESXF and
That's,
so good for New Zealand. 2 Maoris
yes.
represent. That's represent.
Yeah.
So coming from Brisbane though as well. Yeah, you're coming to Australia, so we'll adopt you to a certain degree. So
Who was the last Kiwi? Boone. Is it Anthea Boone or was that her first name? Anthea?
To go to the games?
Yeah, to go to the games for
To
Bailey
go
went
to
Kiwi.
the
to the
games?
Oh,
Bailey.
games.
Bailey,
Bailey
yeah,
Martin.
Bailey Martin. Okay,
So
he is a Kiwi. I forget he's a Kiwi.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's been here long enough.
Alethea Boone. Thanks,
Yeah,
Wazza.
yeah, she's another one.
Yep.
so
She's
all right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll let you get some good night sleep. So
Thanks for
thanks
the
for
comments, guys. Thanks, Wazza. Thanks, Dante. And we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. All the best, Dante. We'll come up and say good day next time we see you on the floor.
might see you
absolutely
on Friday for the
sweet.
competition.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
Okay, buddy.
All
Take
right.
care.
Take
Thank you
care.
guys.
See
Thanks
you.
again. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Super guy. Jeez, he's a nice
Yeah,
fella. Like I said, he's just such a mild, gentle soul.
he's an incredible, gentle soul. Very
You've,
relaxing. You can't just
yeah.
imagine like him, like, but it obviously all changes on that 3, 2, 1 go, and he just brings game face competition. You know, so
Yeah. When you look at
so
what is this? When you look at this on.
yeah, he looks like he's going to do some damage to you. So, but nah,
Mm,
he's a very nice, rounded guy. Seems like
mm. I
got
think it's
his
a cult. I think
got his drive.
it's a cultural thing too. Like they're just really nice, gentle people. We just went to New Zealand for the Christmas holidays, and just it's just a beautiful place. I don't know, yeah, one with nature and respect the earth and each other. It's
Yeah, it's very
it's a
cool.
bit, I don't know, maybe a bit like the Hawaii. We love Hawaii too, similar to the Hawaiians.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Well, ancestrally, they're very similar, I think, aren't they? Like Maoris and original Hawaiians and all
I
that.
don't know, the Polynesians. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure there's a connection
Yeah,
between them. So, ah,
not like the old Anglo-Saxon invaders.
no, not like
Mm.
us. Us are not.
Pilfering and warrioring. Okay, mate.
All right.
Thanks for joining me tonight. That was awesome.
Yep. It was
Two
as
week,
always.
2 weeks
So,
time. 2 weeks time. We've got a few other
awesome.
guests lined up.
Yeah.
I said 4 weeks with Coop, but we were going to talk to someone from Spear Fitness, I think.
Oh, that
Spear
would be
Fitness
cool.
or the. Have you heard of it? Spear fighting. We did talk little bit
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I've heard of what I've
I,
looked up what you said before. So
the spear method. So yeah, that
that
should
would be
be
cool.
a little bit different. It's not in the exact, not specifically CrossFit, but still fitness, strength, health, and in this particular instance, self-defense.
Mm,
Self-defense. So that's going to be cool.
mm,
And
that does sound good.
the guy who's launching it in
So have we got
Australia
that?
is,
Have we got that lined up, Dave?
yep,
Or is
yep,
oh
yep,
awesome. So
yep.
that's in 2 weeks.
2 weeks time. The guy who's launching it is lives in Brisbane, but
Awesome.
they want to launch it big in Australia. It's already huge, huge in the US, but they want to launch it in Australia, and I'm really excited to actually learn about it and maybe actually participate and do it.
Oh wow. That sounds very cool.
It's one of those things, again, it's for everybody, not for anybody, but not for everybody. And I think,
No, that's CrossFit.
and
It is CrossFit.
and this spear method as well.
That sounds very cool. I'm very interested to hear about that. So.
Yeah, I think it's right down your alley. It's along the lines of the mind body stuff as well.
Yeah, that will be good. There'll be a number of people that will start listening to that. So.
You'll be frothing. You'll be frothing.
I'll be frothing. There we go. I need to get a frothing shirt. So.
All right, here we go. Good night.
Right.
High five.
High five. See ya.